Magic out of the back court. Magic left side to Kareem. Slam dunk. Look at that.
You got 19 or 20 years playing with the Lakers.
Yeah, 19 or 20 at least.
What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Boy. We back in the building. I'm back in the building. What's good with it? What's good with it? Hope everybody been good. Everybody been all right. What it do, man? I know I've been gone for a minute, but your boy is back, man. Welcome to Big Art Sports. We in the building. What's good with it, y'all, man? Hey, lots been going on since I've been gone. We're going to get into all of that. Man, what it do, y'all? What it do, man? But first, I just want to say what's up, man. What's up? What's up? Say what's up, man. What's good with it, y'all? How y'all been? How y'all been doing? Man, I seen y'all out here in these YouTube streets clowning. I seen it. What it do, though, man? What's good with it, y'all? What it do, man? Hey, man, we got a couple topics to talk about. We got a lot to talk about, man. I ain't streamed in a few weeks. Been out of town, working hard, grinding. Hey, a lot to get into. I got some pictures too from when I was out of town to show the people, man. Hey, life been crazy lately, man. But hey, I had time today. I could fit it in because I had work this morning. I got to work tonight too. Go shut it down. So I was like, you know what? I gotta stream today. If I don't stream today, I don't know when I'm ever gonna stream. If I'm ever gonna stream, you know what I'm saying? So hey, I had to get one in today, man, for sure, for certainly. But I'm back, y'all. What it do, man? What it do, man? The Lakers still ain't got no damn coach at all. JJ Redick name is still out there. They tell me he's the front runner right now. Y'all seen my last video if you remember it. Man, JJ Redick, they said he gonna be the next Pat Riley, bro. Hey, man. It's crazy, man. The coaching staff seems to be they either doing a really good job hiding, you know what I'm saying? They work because everybody is just really throwing out the names that they've been saying for years. Everybody wanted to see Rondo on the staff, so they saying Rondo. Everybody wanted to see Jared Dudley back on the staff. They saying Jared Dudley. Everybody want head coaches all up and down the staff. So we getting all kind of names. Scotty Brooks, you know. Scotty Brooks, really. But you know what? The Lakers still ain't had no coaching search, which tells me they going to wait till after the finals is over, wait till the season is officially over before they go, I guess, fill out a coaching staff. So they taking their time, doing their due diligence, doing interviews with different assistant coaches, right? I did read a report saying they had Coach K advising them throughout this process. I reported on that the last stream, but that's a good thing. But to me, that just screams JJ Redick. So whenever we get to that part, you know, I want to know the question for the first topic is going to be if the Lakers do hire JJ Reddick. Who hire is that? Is that a LeBron James hire? Is that an Anthony Davis hire? Is that a Rob Pelinka hire? What is it? Because I know that the James camp has did an all right job of just trying to keep that name out of it and saying that they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. How true that is yet to be seen. For that, they too familiar, right? All of a sudden you had that podcast, and all of a sudden he's gonna be your head coach. They're gonna put them two together regardless of who hire it was. But I just want y'all opinion on this first topic. And is Rondo or a few other coaches, former assistant coaches, good enough? Is that pot good enough to fill out around a first-time coach of anything named JJ Redick? So everybody talking good about JJ, especially the players on TV, former players on TV. Everybody talking good about him. You know what I'm saying? I guess they don't want to be a hater on TV, but like real recognize real, man. It's you gotta have some type of experience. Unless this is a future hire or hire for the future, I can see that. Then you can really take a Pat Riley approach. But that's what I mean by it's too familiar. So people gonna link two and two together, and I do not think JJ Redick is not no goddamn Pat Riley. I think JJ Redick is JJ Redick. So, and it's a first year head coach. It's gonna be hard for anybody, including him. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Topic number 2 of the day is gonna be LeBron James free agency. Now we all said he was gonna opt out and sign this contract deal. That's probably the likelihood of what's gonna happen. Sign a new contract extension. Right, get him 3 more years, probably play 2. Just make sure that if we do want to play 2 more years, that second year will be at a max contract as well. Everybody knew this was coming, but we're going to get into it. I want to know if anybody think that there is any chances of him leaving. I don't personally, but I'm willing to listen to other opinions today. I want to see if y'all think it's a chance that he might go somewhere with his son, or has that boat sailed? Like I've been trying to tell y'all for about a year now. You know, the off season for the Lakers anyway is here. The New Orleans Pelicans, it's not going to take our 17th pick. They're going to wait till next year to take their last asset from that Anthony Davis trade. So the Lakers have their 17th overall pick, 3 total picks, first round picks to trade during the draft if they want to go star hunting. If they go star hunting, we're going to get into the trade possibilities. I heard Zach LaVine name the other day come across the internet, and I was like, no, thank you. People was trying to piece him together with Alex Caruso, and I was like, yes, still kind of no thank you. As much as I would love to have Alex Caruso back on our squad, I don't want to deal with Zach LaVine. If there's any other big stars out there to be got, I would much rather the front office go after one of them. Zach LaVine is a last-ditch approach because he getting older, and he super injury prone. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate on players with injuries, but hey, he got to come back and be healthy. I don't remember a season when he was healthy. A full season, a good chunk of the season, none of that. So I don't know, but we're gonna get into that. I want to know what y'all think the possibilities are. The Lakers just rebuild or reload, or go out there and get somebody that's worth that can make a real good impact on this team. Real talk, man. And to wrap it up, probably we're gonna just get into the NBA Finals. I want to get y'all feelings and y'all impressions on the playoffs so far. The NBA Finals, the Dallas Mavericks versus the Boston Celtics. Right. Of course, I'm rooting for Dallas. Kyrie finna get his 2nd ring, and I want to see who wins the Finals MVP between Luka and Kyrie. Because that'll make either one of them 2 guys winning the Finals MVP can make things real interesting in the overall debate. So what I mean by that is just think about it. If Kyrie Irving has 2 rings and the Finals MVP, we're going to have to start putting him up on somebody's list, on some list. We're going to have to start moving them up. No cap, no BS, for real. We're going to have to start moving them up the list. whatever list we talking about, he gonna have to be moved up for real, for real. Luka, if Luka wins Finals MVP, and what is he, 24, 25 now, something like that? If he wins at that age or whatever age he is, I know he's young, that could start his legacy, you know. And we'll have to start maybe thinking about putting him on a few lists. Because, hey, face of the league is up in the air apparently. The media has tried to anoint about 4 different people right throughout these playoffs, from everywhere from Ant-Man to Luka to Shea. Just, man, a few others I ain't mentioning. Just, it's crazy. So, but I think what I told y'all a while ago, when we talking about the face of the league, it's not given, it's taken. And you take it by winning multiple championships in a small window of time with consistent excellence, consistent deep playoff runs, and being the best player in the league. Luka right now is playing like he's the best player in the league. Kyrie Irving is playing like he's top 5 in the league. And they're going against 2 guys in the finals who's also playing at that level. So this should be a very good finals, man. Very good finals. For sure, for sure. Yep, that's the topic. Let me say what's up to everybody, man. What it do, what it do, what it do. Appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to the members, man. Artillery gang for sticking through with your boy, man. I ain't dropped one. So I definitely appreciate y'all, man. Real talk. Nicholas Brown in the building, the hardest working moderator on YouTube, man. Appreciate you, Nicholas Brown, man. First and foremost, still after all this time, man. Appreciate you, bro. We got JJ Redick in the building, man. What it do, my G? Shout out to the Artillery gang. What up, Jay, man? What it do? We got Coach James in the building. What up, Chris, man? What's good with it, my G? What it do, man? My nigga Zero, man. What it do, man? He said my guy Big Artist back in the building. Big fact, Zero, man. Appreciate my absence, man. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back again. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Back again. Reggie in the building. What up, Reggie, man? What it do, Reggie? What's cracking, man? DJ Killer in the building. What up, DJ Killer, man? What it do, man? I'm back. I found time, Killer, bro. I was like, I got to get one in, bro. Real talk, man. Been gone too long. What it do, y'all? GRE Industries, man. What it do, man? Said dude wouldn't even be considered if not for LeBron being his best friend and benefactor. GRE Industries, I wouldn't say all of that. Like if there was somebody out there who was more of a I guess a better shot, a clearer shot, I'd probably be in favor of that coach. But since JJ is the front runner, you take a look at what he can bring and why people think he can be a head coach. Because it's not just the fact that he's friends with LeBron. You're not just going to get the head coaching job of the Lakers just being friends with LeBron. I'm sorry. Right? Even during the podcast, he said before the podcast was even started, he was getting interviews for head coaching jobs around the league. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep it in a proper perspective. And he's a very bright mind. And he could have the cachet of a Pat Riley. It could be a very similar lane if it works. Right? If it works, that's a very similar lane. Steve Kerr, a few other people kind of like got their experience from the front office or even their experience from playing like JJ did. Their I guess their observations from the game, from watching it, from broadcasting the games and stuff like that, just still being a part of basketball. Anybody who listens to JJ Redick can tell that he's very smart especially about basketball, X's and O's, and they say that he do get the respect of NBA players. And I think if he came to the Lakers, I don't think that the players will buck just because he's LeBron James' friend. He probably friends with most of them niggas. Sure. Let me see what this is. Oh, okay. What it do, man? Let me see who else we got up there. He said, I'm sick of the Lakers operating from a fear perspective of losing LeBron. That's not what they operating about. GRE, man, what is going on, bro? I come back to this. I gotta come back to no, let me stop. Dorian in the building. What up, Dorian, man? What does it do, my G? He said, well, y'all not making it to the finals of deep playoffs run currently. So on the hell ain't Dorian. That's facts. He said, if LeBron is serious about winning, he will leave. He is serious about winning. He don't have to leave, right? This team a year ago was what? A series away from the finals? It's not about that, y'all. Next year could be his last year, right? Of course, the expectations is there, but they ain't got to be there for y'all, right? I think sometimes when people say that they just want Bron to win more titles, that's a little selfish, you know. And I ain't talking about you, Dorian. I'm just talking in general right now. I'm just gonna rant for a second, I guess. When you have a player at the end of their career, a highly touted player, the GOAT, right? In a lot of people's mind, he gonna be playing with sustained excellence for the rest of his career. So it's gonna be that how we see this year, last year, and probably next year. So he's gonna have that sustained excellence. And I get it. You see LeBron putting up 25, 8, and 8 and shooting a good field goal percentage, and all of a sudden you think that we said supposed to be in the title every year, right? But it don't work like that. Every team goes through their ups and downs, through their highs and lows, through their ebbs and flows. Everybody go through it, right? And throughout the years that we've been in LA land, it's been injury plague. Then the role players' injuries, the role players' playing ability, so on and so forth. So there's been a lot of things that have happened, man. It's not just the fact that, you know, he should go somewhere else, because where else, unless you want people saying that LeBron is a ring chaser, chill, bro, because I swear you're going to have to fight that narrative if he goes somewhere just to try to win the ring. You're going to fight that narrative. You're going to have to fight it, bro. Evie in the building. What it do, my G? He said, what's good, Big R? Drummond, as the last ditch idea, but Drummond is on like the back burner, Evie, bro. Because you got to think, I'm thinking of like going out and trying to get like a Valanciunas. Now, Valanciunas probably wouldn't even be first. Say we didn't make a trade, and what's his name? Edie. Y'all gonna have to remind me in the chat, man. I think it's Zach Edey. Big tall dude, 7'3", man. Hey, if he's available with the 17 pick, which he probably won't be, but I'm definitely picking him. If we don't trade that, because there's other options for a big this year. So Drummond to me is a vet minimum signing, and I want somebody that's can have a little more impact on a game by game basis. And I think the bar should be Valanciunas, right? Valanciunas or higher, even if it's with the upside of somebody of the Edie dude. I stopped casuals for fun. What it do, my G? What it do, my G? What's the business, man? What it do, man? Oh, yeah, Luka is 25, but hey, you doing this thing right now, man. Tyrell Willis in the building. Salute, brother. What it do, my G? What's the business, man? What's up, everybody, man? Said, Dan, or have the chat or minds. Can you mind me? No, sir. Everybody who got a mod on my account, they earn that mod. Real talk. Said Drummond hires. Drummond, man. I don't know about Drummond, bro. Yes, sir. What up, though, James, man? Chris Jones in the building, man. What to do, Chris, man? What's good with it? He said, what's the word, fam? Been good. Yeah, been good, man. I spent about 2 weeks in Phoenix, Arizona for my training seminars. They call it CORE, but it's like a training seminar, man. They had us at a nice hotel for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Drove us around, fed us, and taught us stuff about my job. So And whoever live in Phoenix, Arizona, if I got anybody on here in Phoenix, Arizona, you got a fire ass city, bro. That city beautiful too, man. I was like, man, I want to move her. Real talk. I was like, this is where it's at. But Phoenix was great, bro. That was a great experience. Kareem, the GOAT in the building. What it do, my G? What's the good with it, man? He said, nice to see you back streaming. Oh, thought you quit on niggas. Kareem, you know, see, that's how I know you don't listen, bro. I told everybody about my trip and my job. And you know that, bro. You just capping you right now, man. Damn. So I was trying to make a nigga feel bad, Kareem, man. Damn, I miss y'all too, man. Damn. What it do, man? No, I ain't quit. I would have did a goodbye stream or something. He said, need the honest. No, Evie, bro. We need, man, Valachunas or up, bro. Real talk. Kareem said, nah, if LeBron's serious about winning, he would take a pay cut. No other way around it. Should he take a pay cut? I don't know, Kareem. That's crazy, bro. I wouldn't ask LeBron to take a pay cut. I would take it if he did it, but I wouldn't ask him to. I don't think he has to. I think it's not his job to build a championship contender team around his salary. That's a front office job. You know what I'm saying? That's a Rob Pelinka job. Shoot. Where the money gonna be spent? Because y'all seem to not understand the cap right now, right? Even if LeBron took like the less he could take, $10 million, $15 million, right? We'll still be over the first salary cap and still in the ranges of what we're doing right now. Right? We still got our mid-level exceptions next year and everything else except our biannual because we got that to Tory Prince. All right. So we add salary though. We're gonna be over that first or that second tax apron, and then we ain't gonna be able to do nothing. We're gonna be hamstrung. So even if LeBron took less money, only thing that we can really do with it is sign D'Lo. You want to give D'Lo LeBron money, Kareem? I didn't think so. Cause that cap is crazy like that, bro. Marcus Jones in the building. Salute, brother. What up, Mark, man? What it do, man? GRE typing today, I see. Hey, man. I'm going to read one just for the hell of it. He said, no reason. Oh, no, I ain't reading that one. He said, wait, why would the Lakers try to get Andre Drummond again? I already had him and he sucked. Yeah, but sometimes, man, when, like, I remember he got hurt the first day or the first game he played, and it was a buyout candidate signing, so it wasn't even that long in the season. And I think he can garner another look. Like I said, he'll be a last option as a backup big for me. It's a lot of options we can have in front of Drummond, but I'm not gonna shy away from Drummond, not at all. Hit that like button for your boy, man. Hit the like button. I gotta say that now. Deshaun Russell, what's up, man? Man, where are these LeBron haters coming from, man? Damn, I wonder if Sniper Gang in the building. He said, yeah, Zach Edey better than the people think he will be. Kareem, I definitely agree with that. When you looking at people of that size, you look at their motor. That's the first thing you look at. The second thing you look at is that how they finish around the rim, right? And if you have a motor, you can move your feet and you finish around the rim and you 7'3", 7'4", yes, I'm signing you on my team, especially if you can do it how Zach Edey can do it. So, yeah, I'm signing him, man. I'm not playing. God, they finna let 7'4" people take over the league anyway. Why not get you one of them? That only makes sense. Isaiah Porter in the building. What up, Isaiah, man? What's the business, my G? Say, what's up, Big War Sports? I think LeBron James will stay. I've seen the late show. I don't see him leaving, and I picked the Mavs to beat the Boston Bean Celtics in the finals, though. Kyrie getting his second ring. I do agree with that. Kyrie getting his second ring. Luka probably going to win finals MVP. And Kyrie Irving is going to probably stay in Dallas forever. But it seemed like, from the outside looking in, it seemed like their relationship this year has took another step. They hella cool now. Last year was a little friction. But this year it seemed like they best friends and stuff. So I get it. And I want to give a shout out to Eastside. If y'all remember who Eastside is, man, he was one of the Dallas Mavericks fans, day one fans probably before even Luka got there. You know what I'm saying? And he used to come over here and kick it with us. You know what I'm saying? He had hard times a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Because Dallas wasn't really doing nothing back then. But shout out to him, man. He deserved it, and that's the only reason I'm rooting for Dallas. Besides, I don't like Boston. Gravy in the building. What up, Gravy, man? What it do, my G? He said, who JJ gonna have on staff as head coaching? Coach K? No, let me I read what's the Denver Nuggets assistant coach name? Borog or something like that. Boros or something. I don't know. It's really, really interesting because I think it's the same names, Rick Adelman, so on and so forth. Hey, I don't know. This is going to be a surprise to everybody once they finally announce who the head coach is going to be. I really do. I think everybody going to be like, especially the assistant coaches, because shoot, what the hell are we doing? Why not in the building? What up, why not? Nah, Bronny ain't going to be the 17th pick, bro. He probably going to be a second round pick at that best. And I think that's the game plan with Bronny. See who drafts you, right? The Lakers. I don't think the Lakers making no promises, but I think if he's there at 55, 8 picks before the end of the draft, I think they'll probably take him just off GP. He had a good NBA camp, whatever they call it, the combine. I think they call it the combine, to NBA combine. He had a good combine, so I think somebody might jump on him. And then they're just going to be forced to, make a decision. But the 17th pick, not at all. Falcons fan in the building, man. What up, Falcon, bro? What's up, y'all? You think Lakers bring back Prince? Heard he wants to stay in LA. Yep. And he under contract, so he definitely gonna have to stay. And if he starts the year next year with the same role that he ended the year with, I'm fine with it. Right? But I think a lot of these decisions might change depending on who they hire as the coach. Because you're gonna see it. Some of these players is gonna be like, I don't want to deal with this, I'm out of here. And they can leave. Like D-Lo's probably out of here, y'all. He gonna go somewhere, probably Orlando, somewhere, get him some bread. Right? But you never know, man. And that reminds me, what y'all think about? I heard something about CP3 on the buyout. All right, if we lose D-Lo, they talking about getting CP3. I'm gonna call him Chris Paul because I don't think we should call him CP3 no more. Because I don't know about that, man. Chris Paul be burnt out at the end of the season, and age will do that to you. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see it from everybody. You get to February, March, April, then the playoffs start. You be like, man, I'm 40 years old, man, and I don't want another 40-year-old on the team. I really don't. LeBron is enough. No more 40-year-olds. But Chris Paul, they saying Chris Paul is a real possibility. So we got to keep an eye out for Chris Paul, y'all. All right, Demetrius Lee in the building. What it do, man? Said Lakers still going to be a playing team. It depends on what moves we make in the offseason. I do think that a new coach, a new voice, a new system can get us off to a better start than we did this past year and the past year before that. because you got to think we got off to a good start last year, or this year, I should say, because the finals ain't over, right? But then at the end or the middle of December, it kind of fell off. So right after the in-season tournament, championship game. So we fell off after the end. This year, I think that we can have a better understanding and better pacing and continue to have a better season. I don't see us being a play-in team next year, especially if AD and Brian give us the same kind of health that they gave us this past year. No. Because that's how you can get into the how Darvin Ham affected this team negatively. We can get all into that, but that's all I'm gonna say about that. That's all I need to say. AR-15, I think AR-15 is out of here, man. I think if there is a trade to be made during the NBA draft here in a few weeks, I definitely think he out of here. Him and Rui, probably both of them. If I had to pick one to keep, I would probably keep. I'm not that big of a Rui fan, so I'm gonna keep AR because I like our guard depth with him on the team. Even if he ain't a starter, say we had to trade Rui and somebody else for a star guard, I still want to keep Austin Reeves because that just make our guard depth way better. And Rui don't do nothing for our front court or our guards. You know what I'm saying? I just think we got too many of those bodies coming back next year with Rui, Vando, Prince, Spencer Dinwiddie. It's a lot. So I think one of them niggas got to go. Real talk. Let me see. Said people only want LeBron to win titles to keep comparing him to Jordan. I get it. That's true. That's true. That's how you know the argument is switching and swaying and pivoting towards LeBron's side, man, because that's all they just Brian titles out. You know what I'm saying? He ain't shit if he don't win another title. They still would say that in year 25. If this was year 25 for Brian and he was still playing good, they'd still be like, oh, he ain't win no title. He ain't Jordan. Hey, swear to God, Evie, bro. It's nuts. So that's why that logic is just gonna die off after 10 years. 10 years from now, it's gonna be like 80-20 LeBron. Watch. And all the old heads gonna explode. Chris Hanford in the building. What it do, man? Yeah, I'm back, my G. I'm back. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about, Chris, man. These niggas up out of here. What up, man? What up, Chris, man? Say glad to see you back. I appreciate that, Chris Hanford, man. Why not? Say this showtime for the Lakers. It's about money. Y'all delusional if y'all think the Lakers are going to let LeBron walk. That's what I'm saying, bro. There's a lot of reasons why you would let him walk. Like normally, and why not could probably, you know what I'm saying, attest to this, you know what I'm saying? Normally you kind of usher, well, I ain't gonna say all the time, but most of the time you kind of usher the older stars out of your team, you know what I'm saying, start rebuild, so on and so forth. And it has a lot to do with play. You can't even do that with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to usher him out because of the money he brings in. You ain't going to usher him out because of the play he still provides you on the court. And you're not going to usher him out just because of your team will not be better if you do. Right? So I know the end of most NBA players' careers look different. This ain't it. And I think that got a lot to do with the dysfunction going on with the JDRs and everybody else who I guess are LeBron haters, bro. That's crazy, bro. Y'all know who the biggest LeBron hater on TV right now, on YouTube is right now? I'm gonna let y'all say it in the chat. I ain't even gonna say his name. Man, niggas just looking stupid trying to figure out what to say. Said, will anyone here take a pay cut for your company? Not me, big face. Why not? They be like, LeBron, take a pay cut. HM3 in the building, man. What it do, man? Shout out to HM3, man. Artillery gang for life, man. I appreciate y'all sticking through, man. HM3, man. What it do, my G? He said, Big R, what up, bro? You been working like a fool, ain't you? Yeah, bro. I put in like 60 hours this past week. I worked this morning, my 16th day in a row. I spent 2 weeks in Phoenix, Arizona for training seminars. Then came back and hit the ground running, man. So I got to put the work in because we need it. We need it, bro. But I got to go back to work tonight. So I said, you know what? I got to get the people a stream, bro. Otherwise, I ain't going to have nobody to come back to. What it do, man? See, we keep the 17th pick. We need Khalil Ware or Jared McCain to slip down in the draft. Khalil Ware and Jared McCain. I ain't Marcus Jones. I was looking to them players. I've been looking at a few players coming out of the draft. I probably got to about the top 7 or 8 prospects coming into the draft. And from what I'm seeing this so far, there is possibility of people dropping because this draft ain't that ain't that deep for real. Like I couldn't even tell you who's gonna be the consensus number 1 overall pick. So I'll add them names to the list and take a look at it for sure, brother, for sure. Cliff Paul, big facts, Chris. Cliff Paul, because he gonna fall off, bro. He said, I can't believe people don't see this on draft day. I'm gonna be laughing my ass off. Brian has all the power. I'm just saying, bro. Niggas, when we going through the face of the league changeover phase, the person who's still the face of the league still has the power. And everybody knows LeBron is still the face of the league. That's why we talking about people who could possibly take it. And then you got to take it. Nobody can give it to you. Nobody in the media, nobody on YouTube, nobody. You got to take it. You have to be the face of the league to the point where behind the scenes, the league actually push you, right? Same thing they did for Jordan, right? They was like, oh, okay, you that nigga, so we're going to push you to be the face of the league. So the NBA has to give a push. Be like, okay, kind of like anoint, put the hands on you like a blessing, you know what I'm saying? Like you the guy. Promos, commercials, different spots on TV, different spots on different award shows. You know, you make the circuits, you know what I'm saying, when you're the face of the league. Same thing, bro. So if Luka win this year, I guarantee you that the NBA is going to make that push for him. Because this is how they operate. They sit back and wait for it to happen, right? Which is very smart, very smart. They sit back and wait for it to happen. And then they decide whether or not that's the guy that they want to push or not, or should push or not. And I'll give you an example. Joker has did a lot in this league, right? Very good player. A lot of people consider him the best player in the league. When we talk about the next face of the league, his name never comes up. The NBA would never push him. Nobody on TV or YouTube will ever push him because of his personality. And I ain't saying nothing that's bad about his personality. He could be however he want to be. He's probably riding horses right now. He could have whatever personality he wants. But the NBA is not going to give that push. And we're smart enough as fans to see that, so we're not going to give him no push neither. But Luka, people love Luka. The NBA see a swelling of support for Luka. If you win this title, they're going to give him that push. You're going to see Luka's face all over TV. You know, the NBA wanted to make more of an international brand every day, every second of every day. International game, all that. Luka, they're going to push the you know what out of Luka. You already know. All right, man. Evie said DeMarcus. Yeah, I seen DeMarcus Cousins win that Chinese League MVP or Finals MVP. I don't mean nothing. I think he said he done with the NBA because he mad because won't nobody give him a chance. So he said he done with the NBA. So I think he gonna live in China now. Hey, to each his own, man. To each his own. Cause shit, I don't know. He's almost like Dwight Howard now. So Kareem said, I wonder who or what going to get the blame next year once Darvin and D'Lo not there. Next season, finna be interesting. Very interesting. And that's an easy answer right there, Kareem, because whatever happens is going to get the blame. If AD play bad or get hurt, he's going to get the blame. If LeBron plays bad or get hurt, he's going to get the blame. If X amount of role players don't show up or get hurt get hurt, they're going to get the blame. If JJ Redick comes in and almost cursed and doodle the bed, he's going to get the blame, and his coaching staff and the front office, right? So if I had to guess, if things go bad next year, it's going to be the front office. Y'all dummies hired another first-year head coach, right? Because as much as people is going to say that that's a LeBron James hire because of their affiliation, he doesn't hire them. The front office do. Rob Pelinka and Jenny Buss do. So at the end of the day, they got to be the ones responsible for it. We can talk all you know what on YouTube and chop it up like that, but in real life, oh yeah, Rob Pelinka is going to be fired at the end of next year if this don't go right. If he hires JJ Reddick and this don't go right, Rob Pelinka, this is going to be your last year, man. Yeah. Because, like, why not say it? Darvin Ham was trash. Don't kid yourself. All right, D'Lo was trash too. So if Rob Pelinka come in here, if he's hiring this trash, signing this trash, then he trash too, right? So as soon as he joined my Lakers, he was the undisputed GOAT. He said, why not? You're right. But they were clearly the scapegoat when we clearly had deeper issues. No, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say we had deeper issues than Darvin Ham and D'Lo. I wouldn't. Right. I think that's a little catfish. Because you got to think, D'Lo sunk the good start. Remember earlier I said we had a good start to after the in-season tournament. Who had a monumental breakdown for about a month? D'Lo. Darvin Ham coaching inconsistencies was so bad they was throughout the whole year. Shout out to AD for getting them fired. Right? I don't even think we talked about that neither. That was like when I was in Arizona. That's when I was at Phoenix. I read that story. AD got Darvin Ham fired. Shout out to AD, man, because, hey, he had to do it. Had to be done. Ain't nobody calling him a coach killer. You know? Everybody in agreement. Falcon 9. He said, I think Max Christie could be a dark horse next season. If he gets some more playing time, he'll be better every year. I think so too, man. I like Max Christie. But his contract situation is up in the air. He is a free agent. Or I'm sorry, a restricted free agent. And the Lakers don't mind. Well, this is the last one they did because they signed every rookie they signed after they've had a longer term deal instead of the two that they was giving out for years. But Max Christie was the last one, so he's a free agent after the finals. Restricted free agent, so they don't really offer them a lot of money, especially when they're only 2 years in the league. So I think they're going to let another team set its market and then come back with a negotiation, kind of like what they did with Austin Reeves. They put his name out there, let teams sniff around, see if they would think about signing him. The word on the street was 4 years, $100 million. They went back and was like, yeah, we all know you ain't worth that, but here we'll give you this. And Austin was like, bet. 4 years, 50-something million. So it is what it is for Max Christie, man. I hope he's back on the team. And depending on the moves we make, he might get a lot of playing time next year. And I'm going to be here to cover it. It said deeper issues is keep going to the 3-guard lineup. That's facts with Darvin. Said Donovan, Khalil, and Holmes are better options. Zach has good measurements, but I want an athletic big. I do. And I think we can do both, too, when we can go get an athletic big. and a star. I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed to resetting this team in that kind of way. Because if I'm Rob Palinka and I know my job is on the line, I'm finna go out with a bang. I've been trading everybody every year anyway, so let me see if I can get my strategy right one more time. And if it's going out and getting a Donovan Mitchell or a Trae Young or even a DeJounte Murray, I'll take a DeJounte Murray too. Either or. I'll probably take DeJounte Murray. No, let me stop. FBA Unloaded, man. What it do, my G? What's good with it, man? So what's good, big boy, man? It's Sulu Artillery Gang. Good to see you back, bro. Yes, sir. I'm back. Shit, we need to send like a young man in Dallas 7178 wingspan, something like that, bro. What up, Aaron, bro? You said LeBron's a field. Let's go get away from these fans. Hey, but your last name was hey, Aaron. Your last name was Aaron Harrison, Laker Nation or some stuff like that. You were one of these fans. Niggas shouldn't change their fanism so much, man. Y'all gonna get a headache. The Lakers made me take a look at Max, brother Cam Christie. He's supposed to be a sharpshooter. Yep. And I think that might be their backup plan. But Cam Christie probably be gone because they say he can't really shoot. And it's another little dude too. What's his name, bro? He was out there killing too. I can't think of his name. I've been smoking on. So hey, let me think about it real quick. I seen a video of him. He was straight balling, bro. Crossing niggas over, hitting shots, step backs, like he was Steph Curry or somebody. But he was projected to be the number one overall pick. But I looked at him, I'm just like, man, I don't know. He went to a small school and everything. Jalen Sanders in the building, man. What up, Jalen, man? What it do, my G? Let me see. Ham had the blueprint for how to beat the Nuggets, but he refused to use it. That's why he got fired. Hey, you know how coaches is, bro. They don't really want, you know what I'm saying? Like, they want to use their own plans. They don't want to use nobody else's plans. They want to say he did it his way. So I get it, but damn, you should have just did it with your players instead of having your own system. His stick in the building, man. What it do, my G? He said, "What's the pop off gangland?" You know what? What's his stick, bro? He said, "All right, would you do that Bulls trade?" I am not a fan of Zach LaVine. I think it should be, if we made that trade for that much money, Jalen, bro, it got to be something better. Rob Palinka, to me, that's almost like a Russell Westbrook trade. Let's see if we can do something. And it's like you know how like Russell Westbrook got he Russell Westbrook, you know what I'm saying? He could be super great or he could be super terrible. And I think that it's kind of like that with Zach LaVine. But health wise, if Zach LaVine was fully healthy, I'd do it. But I don't think I could trust him as far as I can see him. No way, Jose. Said Ham couldn't have coached us to a chip with a bad roster. Yeah, I get it. But that's why you judge him throughout the regular season, because we asking him to coach us to a championship, right? But we are asking him to coach us through a regular season. Should the players play in the playoffs? The coach is coaching the regular season. So get your players ready to take off in the playoffs. The wing player, Alex Sarb, is the guy you saw on the highlights. Yep, that's his name, Alex Sarb. That's facts, Chris. And he was out there killing niggas, bro. I was like, damn. I was like, yeah, he gonna get drafted. way before 17. Kareem said, nah, let's not do that. Bron is great. And but he tried to play hero ball in the second half too much and didn't have AD heavily involved. Well, Kareem, don't be using my narratives against me, bro, because I've been saying that forever, right? But that's how people wanted it, though, you know? It seemed like when it was happening and I was trying to tell everybody that, hey, this is not the best strategy for the Lakers to be winning consistently because, I mean, nobody does that. It's normally a team game, including the fourth quarter. Stars rise to the occasion. And if you got more than one, you use them. And the Mavericks are showing us perfect examples of that right now. You don't know who's going to kill you. You don't know if Luka going to kill you. You don't know if Kyrie going to kill you. In 2020, you didn't know if Anthony Davis was going to kill you or you didn't know if LeBron was going to kill you. And that won us a championship. But then I don't know what switched or what happened. But when they was both out there, all of a sudden it's just every fourth quarter, carry me to the fourth quarter and let me see if I can try to win the game for you. I even heard them say that a few times. And it kind of pissed me off that they really thought of it that way. Wasn't that what we talked about right there? It's not just like out of thin air. This is what they actually did. With LeBron them and the Lakers and the coaching staff, they like, yeah, LeBron just bring us home in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? That was a dumbass decision. Whoever made that decision. So Zach does not move the needle. Big facts, Hoodie Walker, man. What up, Hoodie Walker, man? I definitely agree with you. It's just Zach, I don't know. And he almost 30, I think, man. He getting old, too. No more old niggas. We need a young star. If we either stand pat and then build around the edges with a nice big, right? Niggas come back healthy. I can see that. That's fine. But damn, that they gotta come with a better star. We gonna make a trade like that, child. Zach LaVine make $40-45 million. And then they was like, throw in Alex Caruso. That's another $13 million. And I'm not trying to trade $50 million away in salary for no damn Zach LaVine. Now, they can work out a smaller deal with just Alex Caruso. I'm all for that. So the only way I would have to take Alex LaVine's contract is if the Bulls put Caruso in the deal and we give up no first rounders. I do a few seconds. $50 million in contracts, Marcus, bro. That's $50 million, bro. That's about 4 or 5 players. Chicago ain't even got enough room for 4 players on their team. What we gonna do? We got to go with Austin Brewery, probably Vanderbilt, and Gabe Vincent. And I think that right there is probably around 43, 44. And we still got to get to 50 plus because you said throw Alex Caruso. So 40 plus 13 is 53. We need $53 million in salary just to get them 2 players. It's no way. So is that Brian's decision or the coach's decision? Probably both, man. So I think when we get these new coaches or these different coaches, and you do try to curtail to LeBron. I told y'all this has been LeBron's team this whole fucking time. Excuse my language, this whole time. So when a coach comes in, that's how you make the team is. Even Kevin Garnett said it on his little podcast. It's always is if LeBron is the man in the fourth quarter, it's his team. There is no discussion. You talk about everything you want to do or want to happen. We have talked about it a million times, but it never happened. So if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. That's why I wanted to ask y'all about this coaching hire. Because if it's a LeBron James coaching hire, is it still LeBron James' team? If it's an Anthony Davis, because Anthony Davis took the bullet for firing Darvin Ham, and I thought it might have pointed in some kind of signal that, you know what, the reins was being changed. But if LeBron James turns right back around and hires the coach, then oh yeah, next year just coming up, hey, unless they both are just in AD camp and he just come out super touches, clear number 1 option, kind of like the the 3 rules I laid out at the beginning of last year, right? I'm gonna do it again at the beginning of next year. Something like that happened, then sure, we're gonna go through the same thing we went through last year. Even healthy. So Alex is another example of the league shifting towards the international player. I think that Alex kid is a Frenchie, you know. So Zach, I said, man, y'all fans don't know what y'all want. Everything Lakers trade comes up, y'all hate it. And you know what, Aaron? You hate every comment from a Laker fan. So what's the difference? Stop playing with me, man. You come here to read the Laker fans' comments. What am I supposed to do with that, Aaron, bro? You just want to fight, bro. Somebody give him a fight in the chat, man. So y'all tripping, y'all say Zach LaVine doesn't move the needle. Oh, why not? You're going to have to explain that one to me. Why not, bro? He's a good three-point shooter, right? We do not know how his injuries have affected his athletic ability, right? Because I want to say he's had multiple lower body or lower leg injuries, right? And I don't know. If I would have had a memory of him playing recently, maybe I could really adjust, be like, hey, Zach LaVine could do it for us. But shoot, I can't really say that because hey, he's supposed to be there. Like the person who showed this year was what's his name? Sexton. Was that his name? No, Kobe White. Kobe White. You know what I'm saying? Kobe White bought out on this thing for this year. That's all I can say about that. And I'm like, shoot, Zach LaVine, what, he played like 35, 40 games this year? I don't know. Why not, bro? You have to convince me, bro. Shout out to D Bonner, man. What up, General, my G? What's good with it, man? I appreciate that $10 super chat, man. I definitely appreciate it, man. I'm back, bro. Back. I'm back. Well, what's good with it, D Bonner, brother? What's good with it, man? Yes, sir. Mahmoud in the building, man. Shout out to Mahmoud. What it do, my G? He said, good to have you back, big boy. Yep. Yes, sir. I had to get one in before I go back to work tonight. But hey, but I'm here now, and I appreciate y'all, man. Real talk. And, I'm gonna try to stream more and more. But shoot, man, it's the off season, and I'm gonna try to hit y'all up as many as I can. But don't hold me to that because you know work is a mud right now. So, yes, sir. He said those ACL injuries are the only thing that worry me. See about Zach and possibly his effort on defense. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Zach LaVine was a monster when he had his uber athleticism and he could shoot. We just get a Zach LaVine who just shoot a little bit and get to the rim every now and again. I'm cool on that, man. No way, no how. Because it's too big of a risk that it might be fool's gold for Zach LaVine. And you know it. Mikey Too Cool in the building, man. What it do, my G? Shout out to Artillery Game, man. I definitely appreciate y'all, man. What it do, man? The GOAT in the building, man. What it do, man? He said we win with white coaches, flat out. Hire Freight Mogul back then. It was that easy. Or that Borregos dude, whatever his name is, Burgos. Oh, man. It's getting kind of thin out there, y'all. So that's why I think people are saying JJ Redick is the front runner. This slim pickings out there, man. Maybe that. I heard Rondo might jump up and be the next head. I heard all kind of stuff, man, when I was gone. Right? Sam Cassell might definitely be on the coaching staff. Right? I'm trying to think of the black assistant coach with the bald head, with the glasses. But I think he got hired. I think he got Waynesdale. What's that nigga name? That guy, you know what I'm saying? I think he went back on Miami staff or Phoenix staff, somebody's staff. But I wouldn't mind keeping him too as well, or getting him on the staff as well. But I think somebody got him, swooped him up already. Same thing with Phil Handy, man. So yeah, 40 mil, just another Russ contract that will hurt the team. 3 max players will take away a lot for a team with the new CBA rules. That is true. That is most definitely true. David Fisdale, that's that nigga. I said Wayman Tisdale. If y'all know who Wayman Tisdale is, y'all get that joke. I said Wayman Tisdale. David Fisdale, yeah, but I think somebody got swooped him back up. So he would have been nice for our staff. Like I would, like I don't know, I wouldn't like him as a head coach, but as an assistant coach, oh yeah, I'd definitely take him as an assistant coach. So man, you never know, man. We might see Mark Jackson sitting on the bench again, man. The Lakers is just really not even saying nothing, man. They really just going through the process, keeping everything under wraps, and just I think really waiting for the finals to be over. Then they can go ahead and drop the bombshell that Rick Adelman is our next head coach. Let me drop this link real quick, man. Hey, let me know in the chat, man. Do y'all want to see the pictures first for my trip to Arizona? Or do y'all want me to drop the link first? So 1 for the pictures, 2 for the link. 1 for the pictures, 2 for the link, man. All right, we got 1 for the pictures. 1 more for the pictures. 1 for the pictures. Y'all just nosy. Look. All right. I downloaded a few of them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna pop them up. The ones have it. The ones have it. Then after I go through the pictures, then I'm most definitely drop the link today. Hold on. Let me see. Hey, Felicia, what it do, Felicia? How you doing? Oh, Felicia, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I forgot you lived in Arizona. I was so looking for somebody, somebody who lived in Phoenix, Arizona. I was in a town called Gilbert, Arizona, right outside of Phoenix. Gilbert, Arizona. I was at the Bolero. That's where our training facility was at. Oh, wow, Felicia, I'm so sorry. I forgot. But this a picture of us outside on break. This was the last day we was off in the league. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to everybody. It was about 30, I think it was 38 people there all together. So we was all I'm sorry, Felicia. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is us kicking it outside. We was all waiting on our Ubers. We call Ubers back and forth every day. You get 2 free Uber vouchers a day, right? So we was ordering Escalade trucks, them big trucks like Uber Black, you know what I'm saying, that come get you like you work part of the Secret Service and stuff like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we'll do. When we get let out, we'll go sit out there on the corner, wait for our 6 or 7 black Escalades and Yukons, XLs, big trucks coming to pick us up every day. You know what I'm saying? We use them vouchers like it was no problem. You know what I'm saying? This us when we went out to dinner as a group. A few of us. That's a few of us. You know what I'm saying? That's me over there, my Laker gear. You know, I was Laker out the whole time over there on the West Coast. Shout out to the West Coast. It was a beautiful city, y'all. I cannot lie. That's a restaurant called Barrios. And that food was fire, too. Yeah, that food was really good. But we had a good time that night. Your boy don't drink, but I had a drink that night. You know what I'm saying? Felt pretty good. After drinking some Don Julio. Yeah, big facts. We had a good time, man. Let me see. they had a picture wall where I was taking my training facility. So I took a picture on one of my lunch breaks. You know what I'm saying? That's your boy right there. Yes, sir. That gang cheese is hard as hell. You know, the FBA for sure, man. It was a good time, bro, for sure. Yes, Felicia, I will be coming back out there. This was my core training, and then I have to do P&L training. It's profit and loss training, and that's for 4 days, and that's in like 4 months. So 4 months, I'll be back at the same facility going through a whole nother training seminar called Profit and Loss. So yeah, man, we'll be back. We'll be back. Let me see. I got the laser tag picture. We had a 45-minute lunch break, but it was during the food portion of the training, so we was in the kitchen all day anyway, eating everything that we made. So during lunch, we just all went to the laser tag place that was in the building, because that specific Bolero got bowling, arcade, laser tag. Really big ass bowling alley. Really nice too. It was a beautiful bowling alley. I ain't gonna cap. Bowling center, I should say. But yeah. And laser tag is stupid. Anybody, I would not, recommend going to play laser tag. That's the wackest game I've ever played in my life. Stupid. and that about it. Yeah. It's your boy, man. I had a good time though, y'all. I got a few more too. I'll probably upload them later on through the stream. Let me get some people up here so we can talk our ish. I know what to do, man. He said I used to work at Bolero in the Bay Area about 10 years ago. I heard that, bro. They bought everything. They bought all the Brunswicks, all the striking spurs, AMF, 10 pins. They bought what's the other one? Lucky Strikes. Yeah, Lucky Strikes. Yeah, they bought all of them too. So they own all of them bowling centers. So if you see any one of those, they are under the Bolero Corporation. And we be maximizing revenue. You hear me? He said, all right, big one, I see you with your collar shirt on. Yeah, I got to wear collar shirts to work, bro. I got to stand out from the rest of my employees. They make us wear collar shirts. So, yeah, bro, the place was called Bowmore. Yep, Bowmore. Sure was. Yep. Bowmore changed from Bowmore to Bolero. They taught us about that, too. For sure. But it's a great company so far. They pay good and they act like they care about their employees, and it's room for growth. So I can't be mad at that one bit. Keep it 100 in the building, man. What it do, my G? What it do? I got Felicia mad at me. I'm so mad at myself. Yeah, it was Falcon, bro. Hey, you know what? The food, I ain't burnt out on food yet. Normally when you work at a place for a long time, you get burnt out. But the piece of fire, our wings is fire. We got like a double crunch wings, and they super fire, bro. And the football player, Larry Allen, Chris. I thought Larry Allen been passed away. Let me drop this link real quick, y'all, man. Get this Laker talk back on and cracking, man. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back again. But man, we need a coach, y'all, because this is crazy. Well, rest in peace to Larry Allen, man, one of the greatest offensive linemen ever to light him up. You know what I'm saying? And hey, it's tough out here, man. And I don't think he was that old neither, man. So condolences to his family, man. Man, I'm gonna get through it, bro. Just say the word, Felicia, man. Get him up out of here, man. He got jokes today. He been joking all damn day today. All right. MC Two Wheels. What up, Dante, man? What it do, my G? What's good with it, everybody? If I wanted to pull off a trade, man, I would actually try to split them picks up. To be honest with you, I would make. I don't know if I can make it a 3-team trade or a multiple team trade, or maybe 2 or 3 small deals that could really help and impact this team. Because you could really break it down and say you want to go get I guess a guard who can come in and impact the game to the point where he's not like a Donovan Mitchell, nobody, but he's better than D'Lo, more consistent than D'Lo. That kind of guard, you could trade that 17 pick for something like that. Yeah, you got 2 more first-round picks to go out there and make a trade as well. Maybe you might use one of them for another starting caliber center, right? You might have to trade one of your front court players like a Ruri, but you can package Ruri in a first-round pick and go get you a very comparable big. Somebody who's better than Valanciunas or even the Zach Edey, who we might draft at the 17th pick. It's a lot of ways we can maneuver it. What y'all think in the chat, though, man? Let me know, because I want to know the Lakers, what are we doing? Are we big game hunting? Or is it just fool's gold, where we just going to run it back with the same Negroes we had last year? And I can see that happening, too. For sure. Andrew Gutierrez, what it do, my G? Said more stars, more problems. Just someone that knows the role they would have to play. D'Lo or Austin want to be stars. I heard that. You think Austin Reeves want to be a star too? D'Lo? I think D'Lo want his money. And D'Lo already think he's a star, so I agree with that too. But I think Austin is just I think Austin could be a great glue guy. But it's hard for players like that, because he has good talent and he has good games, and it's hard, And they say JJ Redick, top story right now for Lakers news is JJ Redick reportedly is considering Lakers head coaching job. Darvin Ham turned down a position with Budenholzer that what was that, in Phoenix? And he was like, thanks, but no thanks. So he don't want that stain on him again. So Darvin Ham is still jobless. I think while I was gone, Ty Lue got a contract extension. So, and we all knew that was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to the Lakers. They paid him a stupid amount of money. All you got to do is mention a few times that he might go to the Lakers, and the Clippers going to pay him $100 million. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's somebody that could be from the Eastern Conference that the Lakers could be waiting for to hire. Because I don't know. Is there any good coaches who might get fired once the season is over? I don't know. It says insider suggests that LeBron is making 2 major moves, which is crazy. JJ Redick? Nope. It said LeBron James is not involved in the coaching search. Y'all think LeBron is involved in the coaching search? Let me know from a cap meter, 1 to 10, like 10 being the most cap and 1 being no cap. How much cap is that LeBron James not involved in the coaching search? How much cap is that, y'all? For me personally, I think it's a lot of cap. Because if it's just the front office, I don't know. I wasn't really opposed to like having them involved. As long as it was Brian and AD, I really didn't care. But to make this decision on their own is really, really, really like nerve wracking because shoot, I don't know what they're gonna do, to be honest with you. Really don't. Mm-hmm. It said the only reports I remember they were saying LeBron wasn't going to be involved, but AD could have a lot of influence with the pick. So Falcon, if it's JJ Redick, do you still think that's true? I want to know. Do you still think that's true? Because it's going to be put on somebody. This hire is going to be put on somebody for sure. It said it just came out today that LeBron wants Redick and Bronny Jr. on the team. Yeah, to me, that's what I read now, Felicia too. But I really think that the Lakers are doing a good job keeping things under wraps to the point where now they're just circling the wagons. We all knew that Bron probably would like JJ Redick and Bronny on the team. We all know that. So yeah, so Stephen A. with his little recyclable quotes. It's crazy to me. Stephen A. is crazy. Ace 30 in the building. What up, Ace 30, man? What up? What it do, my G? Been a minute. What up, Sturdy, man? I've been hearing you cook across these internet though. So what up, Sturdy, bro? So I would be pissed when they don't draft Bronny. I won't. I think if Bronny gets drafted somewhere else, still blessings, man. I say it all the time, man. Let that young man live, you know. But shoot, you can tell by his pro day that he was gonna be good enough to get drafted anyway. He got talent. He can shoot lights out the ball. So somebody's gonna get him and train him up, see what he got. That's why the Lakers took him with their second round pick with the 55th overall pick. Ain't nobody gonna bat an eye. Ain't nobody gonna trip. Now, if somebody take Bronny in the first round, then that's when all the speculation gonna come. Is Bron leaving? Does Bron really want to play with his son? Is this an opportunity to do this, to do that? And I get all that. But I think that the main goal for the James family is to get him in the NBA. Not just on the Lakers, but just in the NBA, right? So, and I think the Lakers will do Bron a solid if they drafted him with that second round pick, because it's Rich Paul. What did he say? Rich Paul came out and said Bronny would not be a two-way player, if I remember correctly, right? So it's gonna be interesting if somebody pick him up late in the first round or early in the second round before the Lakers. Then I just think that's just a normal draft pick, and Bronny just going to have to start his career how he want to start his career. So I ain't mad at that neither. Yeah, sources. Look at that, Felicia. Stephen A. They said, have they interviewed Reddick yet? Yes, they interviewed like 3 people so far. You know. He said, I said I would be pissed when they do draft Bronny. I don't care. Now, if it is JJ Redick that they choose to hire, I'm gonna be behind it because they're just you're a Laker now, so you got to roll with it. And I'm just gonna wish for the best. I'm really gonna wish that it is like a Pat Riley kind of deal, to the point where hey, come in, show us what you got, do something that could positively impact the team, especially the mojo of the team. Because this team, when we start losing our energy, everything go down. So I remember growing up, Pat Riley, when he became a coach, he changed the whole atmosphere on the team. And he changed the atmosphere on a winning team just because a team can have issues, right? and still be a winning team, still win games, right? Uh, so he was really able to keep that ship steady and keep that shit rolling. For real. So if JJ Redick can come in here and follow that program, then that's a win-win for everybody. So Lakers aren't dumb. If they can't win, they still get paid. Having Brian and his son, it's the money. Yeah, I think it's gonna be the money regardless. Ronnie, and I promise you, any team, because I heard also he was turning down workouts with teams, right? Which I don't mind. All the players do that because you want to script it as best as you can, especially when you're young and you don't have a lot of college tape, right? You're still a prospect, so you want to shape that workout process, these pro days, the best way you can. So if he's only gonna work out for a few teams just to keep his value up, then that's what he got to do. He wouldn't be the first. He won't be the last. I think when Bronny, like the hype and everything is going to be with Bronny no matter where he goes, because he still going to be LeBron James' son. Now, so even with a team can draft him before the Lakers, and it still can be for the money or whatever it may be. It could be that, hey, he got goat blood running through his blood, and he might be able to be great one day. So teams will take a chance on that. Real talk. Danny from LA, what it do, man? He said, have you been watching WNBA games? I must admit, I have. I love all the petty drama. It is petty drama, right? But I will tell you this. I haven't watched no more than I have in the past, right? So when I catch a game, I catch a game. If I don't, I don't. Same shit, different day. But just to speak on the drama that's going on, man. Old girl, Caitlin Clark, right? I knew when she came into the league, when the outside world put saving the WNBA on her shoulders and act like the only reason people care about the NBA now is because of her. I told y'all before the season even started that the other players is not gonna like that. They're gonna go at her and make her prove to them that she worth all this hoopla, right? I think they like 2-2 and 12 now or something like that. They suck ass. You know what I'm saying? But and she a rookie, so you gotta take her lumps. You do. I will give you an example of Lonzo Ball's first game. If y'all remember Lonzo Ball first game, I forgot the nigga who was guarding him. It might have been Pat Bev. I don't really remember. But Lonzo Ball first game, whoever guarded him picked him up 94 feet, guarded him, harassed him, gave him the business the whole damn game. You know what I'm saying? Just because the hype was there. And he was going to do this and he was going to do that. And then you could go throughout the league, the history of the league, and find different spots and different hype coming into the league where people had to answer that and smash that and deny that. And I get it. The women that's was there before her, it's players in the league right now that's 100 times better than her. Right? So for them, they like, you gonna sit up here and tell me that somebody who ain't even played in the game is supposed to come up here and save our game when no, bump that. So I get it. But she gonna have to toughen up, man, because if all she do is shoot threes, it's gonna be tough sledding in the WNBA. It ain't the NBA, damn it. Yeah, big facts, Hoodie Walker, man. Larry Allen passed away yesterday at 52 years old. One of the best offensive linemen ever to lace him up, bro. Lakers all day, man. What to do, my G? Says the Lakers need to get DeJounte Murray. I wouldn't be mad at that neither, because that'll kind of keep the focus on Anthony Davis. Say the whole process is going like this, where AD got Darvin Ham fired because Darvin Ham didn't use AD right. So the front office main focus is to get a head coach who can use Anthony Davis to his full potential. More offensively, more throughout the game, and definitely in the fourth quarter. AD comes in, has a great season, right? But if you go get like a Donovan Mitchell, that could put the focus back on Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell. I think DeJounte Murray is a good enough point guard to be better than what we had at D-Lo, but to be just right for this team to the point where AD can still be the focal point. If it's gonna be his team, let this shit be his team. I definitely agree with that, bro. I like DeJounte Murray. I was Pat Bev, yeah. I remember that, man. People who put in work in the league, you know what I'm saying? They take that as disrespect. And a lot of the great players in the WNBA should take that as disrespect. And it's nothing against Caitlin Clark because you didn't ask for that kind of pressure. That was a media thing. You loved it when it was in college and you thought you was going to be able to roll that shit over into the big leagues. You can't roll it over into the big leagues because the big dogs are already in the league. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember I was telling guys when we talked about this on one of my last streams. All the dope women, all the Maya Moores and the Tamika Holtzclaws, even back in the day with the Cheryl Swoops and the Candace Parkers and the Tina Thompsons of the world, like pioneers, right, who carried the game forward, how they carried the game forward. You always have to be conscious of white hype. And that's just facts, right? It's more white people in this country than it is black people. So if they see a white person doing something that they consider that black people can do good, there's a bump off the jump. And whether she likes it or not, whether she approves of it or not, that's just life. So all this hoopla came in because it's not like we never seen no black WNBA player come through and ball out. But now we see a white one, all of a sudden it's the best thing since sliced bread. See, and that's why the players is like, nah, you're not gonna come in here and do this. So you'll get your elbow being a regular rookie. So yeah, I remember. But his height was from his pops. Yeah, it was, Chris. It was. He said, who are you giving up for DeJounte Murray? I'm giving up Austin Reeves for DeJounte Murray. I want to make that trade happen to the point where D'Lo not going to be on this team, so we're not going to have him to trade. So my thing is, if that report during the trade deadline this year was true, that Atlanta wanted Austin Reeves, I'm making that move. Depending on the coach that we hire, especially depending on the coach that we hire, because if we hire a coach to the point where he wants some kind of input on the team that's on the floor, we might have to wait a little bit. It might have to be a few weeks after the season. Because whoever our coach is going to have to hit the ground running because the draft is right around the corner after the finals. So if he wants input on that, because a lot of things can happen, man. We could trade, we can make trades, we can do a lot of different things to the point where, all right, now you the coach, and you ain't asked for this squad, but Rob Blanket put together another squad. Coachless. That's stupid. So we need to get our coach coming real quick. The league isn't happy about white, straight Republican women. Let's be honest. I thought she was straight. I don't know. So the league turned Candace Parker into a lesbian. She was married to. That's what I'm saying, right? It's crazy, bro. Guys, Gift in the building. What it do, man? He said them studs. I was on 100 WNBA. You see how his reason got choked. Hey, that's just physical basketball. When it's in the regular NBA, y'all said that was the greatest era of basketball, the best defense back when they were slamming niggas and choke slamming niggas. So y'all see that now in the WNBA? I don't want to hear that shit. No, sir. The JJ already said he really likes Austin and he will keep him. I agree, but a coach will say anything now, and that'll actually be the first sign that he's a good coach. You say that now, but behind the scenes, you're not opposed to trading anybody not named LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Because opinions can change like the wind. Minds can change with different information. So you mean to tell me that we can get the DeJounte Murray for Austin Reeves and filler with maybe one first round pick, oh yeah, I'm making that trade. I'm making that trade, bro. And it's just life. But I don't know about keeping them, man. I want to make this team better. I want to be, for one, I want to be healthy, everybody, especially Vanderbilt. Because I'm willing to give Vanderbilt one more chance of health for this coming up year to see what he's like healthy for a full year. But if not, I ain't going to be able to do it. I'm not. I promise you that. So Reeves has to be traded. He can't play defense to save his life. And he played all right. He played all right defense this year. I wasn't too mad at his defense. To me, I think Austin Reeves, you can put him on a LeBron and AD list of people who I ain't gonna say everybody deserves blame, but I'm not gonna put all the blame on them three people. It's enough blame to go around between Darvingham and D'Lo and everybody who got hurt throughout the year. You know? They say Najee said, man, Reeves ass gone. He said, man, don't gone too. He said, all right, did you see that JJ didn't rank 80 as one of the top defenders in the NBA? No, I didn't. Jay, tell me when he said that. Because if he said that recently, oh yeah, I'm finna start another stream saying JJ can't be our coach. Yeah. Because the only way this works is that if JJ is not a LeBron fanboy, JJ Redick cannot be a LeBron James fanboy when he comes across the Lakers, y'all. Otherwise, we're gonna start off slow. We're gonna have bad team chemistry again. We ain't gonna know what we just like what AD said. It's gonna be times on the court we look like we don't know what the hell we doing. We're gonna have them times again if JJ Redick comes in here and be a LeBron James fanboy. Because my impression was that they know that. They know that. So why not be like, go the opposite direction? If he come in here and give Brian more ball control over the ball and more control over the offense, then hey, we're gonna be right back in the same goddamn place. Because that's stupid. The coaches always want to live off LeBron's legacy like that to the point where it's like they don't realize that he's going to be in year 22. Stupid, man. Let me see. Say shit, make that trade. I'll try to move D'Lo for him if he resigns. Yeah, but I thought if it's a signing trade, no. But if it's just a opt-in trade, then yes. Because if D'Lo try to come back to the Lakers and be like, hey, I opt in so you can trade me to this team so this team can pay me, they're not going to do that because that'll put us over the second tax apron because we did a signing trade. So we'll be hard capped after that. And then we make that deal. It wouldn't be no other deals we can make. That's a last ditch. D'Lo is like finna walk. D'Lo out of here. Like he's walking. Clear about the deal. I said either way, we got Ham out of here, so there's no excuses. I agree with that too. So unless we trade for another guard. If that guard is a star, then yes. So is it true that Reddick did not select AD for our defensive team? He said I shared the link on Instagram. If he did, bro, he's on crack. If he did that for real, bro, he's on crack. Oh my God, bro. Crack, bro. Send it to my inbox, Jay. Let me see. I gotta go to your name and go through your tweets and stuff. Well, they don't call them tweets no more. Let me see. And Felicia said he didn't. Hold on. Let me see. Now I really got to look. Hey, somebody shoot me a link or something because I want to see this. Jay Reddick, I didn't even know you was on Twitter. Do I even have you on Twitter, bro? I got Felicia. Let me see. It might be it. He might have been one of the first ones. Oh, yeah, people be special. They be having a whole different name on Twitter, bro. He said it's in your inbox. Okay. All right. Oh, you whole ass nigga. All right. JJ Redick didn't select 80 in any all defensive teams. JJ Redick's first team was Bam Adebayo, Victor Wembanyama, Rudy Gobert, Alex Caruso, and Hubert Jones. His second team was Jared Allen, Jalen Suggs, Derek White, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, what I might do, right, if I was LeBron James, I would pick another coach. Because I don't give a damn how cool y'all are. That breeds of stupidity. Everything that you, all the smartness that people think that you're smart, they just prove right there that you dumb as hell. That means that you're too cute, right? You think you're smarter than what you are. You know, and hey, you know, JJ Redick is, oh my God, bro, this is unbelievable, unfreaking believable. So that shows me that he's really, if he is hired, that's a LeBron James hire first and foremost, right? Two, it's still LeBron James team. It's always going to be a LeBron James team soon as until he retires. Three, JJ Redick is a LeBron fanboy. Gee, man, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, KCP on there, Rudy on there, Russo on there. Kadarius, what up, Kadarius, bro? Said, or can we be realistic? JJ isn't a fanboy. He actually understands X's and O's. What does it matter if he said that about AD? I call that pushing AD to be the best in the league. Okay, but if he is the best offensive player in the league, bro, and he shows it year in and year out, right? This year, AD was first team all defensive team without his vote. So what is the mother nigga saying that he ain't seeing, Kadarius? That's him being too goddamn cute. And I don't like people like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You either 100 or you not. And if JJ Redick wants a head coaching job for the Los Angeles Lakers, fresh off the goddamn scoring table, the broadcast table, you got to make to a team with Anthony Davis on it. You got to make smarter decisions than that. You, even if you don't feel that way, you put his name on a freaking list. Because, hey, I might want to coach this team here in a few fucking months. Oh, my God, bro. That is insane. All right, Felicia, I thought he might do all right. Because I thought he was smart until after what y'all just showed me. Disrupt in the building. What it do, my G? Cookie Chris. He said LeBron fanboy is crazy, bro. No, because it's all about perception, right? We all know perception to some people is reality. So when you have that kind of perception, you already seen how it jump started because they got the podcast together. As soon as his name was in the head coaching hat, the first thing people talked about was their podcast, not his basketball IQ. Is he smart enough? Is he good enough to make a jump like that from the broadcast booth to the head coaching table? No, they just talked about his podcast with LeBron. Some haters was even like, the only reason he got considered was because he had that podcast with LeBron. Some other haters said that it's just the only reason he even thinking about coaching Lakers is because LeBron wanted him to be the coach. And he comes here and he don't have the proper respect for Anthony Davis. That's been part of the problem. That sounds like some stuff that Darvin Ham would do. And Darvin Ham coached his team this year. I guarantee you, if Darvin Ham had a vote, even coaching all defensive players, he probably still wouldn't put 80 on her because he dumb. He was a LeBron fanboy too. I'm done. This is ridiculous, bro. He said JJ Redick will be the worst thing to happen to AD. AD was better than 4 players you named. And that's what I'm saying, Disruptor, bro. How can you say that, bro? Okay, when you smart enough in the basketball world, you have to be really smart. You have to have a super duper IQ to make that jump without no coaching experience, right? Oh my God, this is dumb, bro. Just dumb. We said all those saying JJ isn't the guy. Name a better option. It's not about a better option. It's not about none of that. We don't hire people just because he's the only one out there. That's why I did a stream that we're gonna regret firing Darvin Ham, because at the end of the day, we hiring another LeBron James fanboy who's gonna come in here and run the team exactly how LeBron wants. He's gonna get all the considerations, on-court considerations. Anthony Davis is going to be playing the cleanup role again, get the rebounds, block the shots, clean up our misses, and you can still score 25, 26 points. If you gave this nigga an offense and went through him through his offense, you know how many points this nigga be scoring right now? He gives you 25, 26 points a game playing cleanup to niggas. Lobs, putbacks, creating on his own. If he can just cook, let him cook throughout the offense. Man, get out of here, bro. He was giving niggas 30 points in 3 quarters, and all of a sudden it's Brian's turn. That's coaching. And if we talked about it earlier in the stream, Darvin Ham allowed that stuff to go on, right? Frank Vogel didn't. But as soon as we get a JJ Redick in here with that kind of mindset, we're gonna be right back where we left off. We might as well call Darvin Ham back. That's crazy. He said Redick would not kiss Brian ass or AD. To me, Felicia, put him on that list is a correct observation that every coach in this world, if you watch basketball, like you're supposed to watch these games to see who you're voting for, who should be voting for it. AD made the first team all defensive team without JJ Redick vote. That means you're being too cute. That means that you want to buck the system for what? Because you don't want to kiss his ass. You don't want to give him the credit that he's due because you don't want to look like you're kissing his ass. No, you give that man the credit that he due. And then, you know what I'm saying? And actually, he should be really touting AD right now. Because it should be the opposite. If people think that you're at a Brian hire, you should be really out there like, no, well, this is what I would do with AD. If I was the coach of the Lakers, this is how I would play with AD. This is how I would make AD more impactful in the fourth quarter, so on and so forth. I would start the gravy train on my best player, Anthony Davis, if I was the head coach, or finna be the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. I would have that gun or that bullet in the chamber named LeBron James. I know that. We all know that, right? But what I would do is that I would actually snatch the keys from LeBron and give them to Anthony Davis. I would have to tap LeBron James' pockets and say, give me them keys, bro. Those are the kind of sentiments that you should have if you don't want to be considered a LeBron James fanboy. If the same problems we had between the two and how it impacted the team, if we have them same problems, he's going to get the same treatment. Fired. Yeah, that's dumb. For him not to give him no first team all defensive teams at all, folks, nah, you a clown for that. And from AD is 31 years old. AD was one of, if not the best defensive player in the league this year. He doesn't need to be pushed to be better anymore. None of that. No. This is strictly a conscious choice, multiple choice of filling out all defensive teams, two of them. It's not about pushing AD to be better because he can't push AD to be better. He's not even his coach. Hey, JJ Redick ain't pushing nobody to do anything from the sideline. I'm talking about just that decision when you sit there objectively and rank out the best defensive players in the league for your all defensive teams, and you leave AD off that list, that means that you might not know basketball. And that scares the living crap out of me. That means you might not know what the F you talking about. All that sweet talk, all that good talk we heard on Mind the Game basketball, that might be cap. That might be 15 takes where he finally get it right, and then all of a sudden that's what we see. He could be molding himself in his own image so he can present himself in a head coaching light. But the problem with that is that sometimes the light seeps through the cracks, and it's a crack when you don't put AD on none of your all defensive teams. That's a crack. Tell me you won't crack. JJ got them dumbass sleeve tattoos. I know he was a dummy. But Darius, why someone have to be an idiot over an opinion, bro? Hey, that's facts. Get him, Chris. JJ Reddick means LeBron James is the shadow coach. Just keep it real on that. And to me, Disruptor, that's why I said in my last stream, JJ Reddick cannot be the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. They too familiar. They too close. Right? If LeBron has to be the shadow coach, then he needs to get away from his team as far as possible. JJ Redick should not be our coach. Real talk. So Redick IQ is on point. Hey, all right, okay. Well, his basketball knowledge is lacking right now. And a person's basketball IQ, right? I've never heard anybody say, like, when we talk about NBA players with high basketball IQs, I dare y'all to find footage before his head coaching search or job interviews he had this year. Before talking about JJ Redick, IQ was off the chain. JJ Redick was known for his sharp shooting ability. Flat out, point blank period, a role player. Now, people can know basketball and be smart about basketball and all that. That don't mean that you have a high basketball IQ to be a coach. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been coaching 9-year-olds. He would have been coaching somewhere where he can get his feet wet, you know what I'm saying, instead of thinking that he's already good enough. Woo. Yeah, he a clown for that. Said JJ is about to be LeBron's shadow this season. And that's what I'm saying. We got another coach who's going to rely on LeBron James to do every goddamn thing. And that's my point, y'all. It shouldn't be like that. So I'm saying he's saying that to put – see, why do we have to put AD to – you know what, that's Kadarius, bro, and that's the part I be talking about, bro. Okay, we don't put the batteries in niggas' backs to get better. We can't say something from a million miles away to make somebody better. Do you get that, bro? Unless you God or Jesus Christ, his freaking self, nobody can say nothing from a million miles away on TV to make somebody else get better and make him improve, especially after the dope ass year he just had. Who needs to improve, him or JJ Redick? Fuck out of here. Shit. Hey, Felicia, I tell you this, right? If you can look up his, like you showed me his choices for all defensive teams, if you could show me his choices for all NBA, right? And LeBron is on there, and he picked LeBron to be an all NBA, you know what I'm saying, player, yes, he's kissing LeBron's ass. Because there's no way that you can watch LeBron James and say, okay, he's a second team all NBA player or a third team all NBA player. But then the nigga Anthony Davis on the same goddamn team who made the first team all defensive and the second team all NBA. He said, it's crazy JJ is getting job consideration over Rondo. Nigga, it's crazy that them two niggas' name is in the same sentence. I think we getting caught up with us thinking that they smart enough. We don't know if these niggas are smart enough. Rondo just got his cases cleared. Rondo talk a good game, man. And you got to be worried of this. And I'm starting to learn this lately too, y'all. You have to be worried about niggas who talk a good game. Because sometimes them niggas, all they do is talk. They can't do the work. Them niggas just talk. And Rondo might be one of them niggas, and Reddick might be one of them niggas too. Because we ain't seen them niggas do the work yet. Lord Jesus. Sam Cassell might be our next coach, Lego. Real talk. I'm just saying. Said hire another LeBron fan. Oh, shoot. See, I didn't say anything about signing anybody. Said Reddick is not that dude. It is yet to be seen if he's that dude or not. We can think and we can hope he wants to do a great job. I hope everybody do a great job in whatever they do for a living. You know what I'm saying? But shoot, I got to sit back and dissect this a little more because when you on TV a lot, or because Steve Kerr was just a broadcaster, right? He did some work with the Suns front office and stuff like that. He got back into that side of basketball that way. Then he became a head coach, right? But hey, man, I don't know. But without the talent that Mark Jackson built for Steve Kerr, who's to say Steve Kerr would have been a great coach? And you can say LeBron AD is here and we set up for success. That's not how it was built for Steve Kerr. Somebody actually built that roster, drafted them players, and molded that team to be a contender. And then all of a sudden, Steve Kerr comes in and they take off. So I don't even think that's a good analogy no more. So I think you making a big deal about Reddick pick. It doesn't matter. It's kind of glaring, Felicia, and that's all I'm saying. Because if you actually cared about the game that you say that you want to coach and that you covered, you don't miss things like that. You really don't. To me, it's because we be in these YouTube streets. So to me, it's the same dumb narrative that follows him, you know what I'm saying? Like he can't have a great year because it's going to go back to what happened 2 years ago, or him not being healthy 2 years ago, so on and so forth, or him not being there for LeBron, so on and so forth. But you're supposed to be smarter than that, JJ Redick. You're supposed to look past all of that and say, well, damn, AD played the most games of his career, 76 games, and was one of the best defensive players in the league. Top 5 in blocks, right? Top 5 in rebounds, top 3 in offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds separately. He was first or second in the league in effective field goal percentage against opponents, right? And if y'all don't know what that means that when AD was guarding somebody, he held them to the least field goal percentage in the league. So if you're a stat guy, like JJ says he is, and you look at somebody who led the league had the lowest offensive field goal percentage against opponents all year. All year. That you didn't put that person nowhere on your list. Yeah, that's blatant. Like he forgot about dude, and that's even worse. So yep, Brad Stevens was X's and O's and couldn't beat the conference finals. Players need to be held accountable. That's true. He said, "What the hell do you call common sense when you're being a fanboy?" Remember, they hated to say LeBron doesn't play defense. So why would JJ vote for Brian to be all defensive if his fans think so? That's crazy. So for 80, yes, it does. He had to be pushed. Okay. So see, and to me, that's people not wanting to give Anthony Davis credit for the work that he put in. Instead of people admitting that they was wrong about AD for years, they say that he has to be pushed to do something. Or Brian had to push him. Coaching somebody, his mama, his daddy, his cousins, Stephen A. Smith, or Kadarius on YouTube, somebody had to push him. I think that's a lot disingenuous, real talk. And y'all and the people who hated on AD this whole time need to either be quiet or give that man some applause. Give that man some praise. It is not far-fetched, right, that JJ Redick should have put him on one of his all-defensive teams. He actually won the first team all-defensive team. He was actually one of those guys. So it is kind of stupid for him not to put him on there one. To me, that says a lot. That says a lot. Cracks in the glass, yo. Cracks in the glass. I'm just saying, bro. Man. And then for everybody that be like, he got to be pushed. But nobody tells me how he is pushed, right? And when I press him on it, and I'll be like, well, okay, and he dropped 40 and 20 and with 6 blocks today. Who pushed him? Like, what pushed him to do that? You know what I'm saying? And I just think that's the whack argument that need to die. He said, I knew that was going to make one high. You know what, Jay Redick, it's all your fault, bro. Yeah, bro. He out of here with that, bro. And I hope it's a fake article, too. I really do. Because he out of here with that, bro. That ain't no way in hell. You ain't and I'm finna give Brian some criticism too. You got a whole podcast with this nigga and you ain't addressed that yet. Has anybody heard him address that yet? That JJ Redick ain't even vote for AD on no all defensive teams, not the first or the second. If Brian was a real teammate, he would have called his ass out on the podcast. What are you doing, JJ? Are you on crack? Have you not seen Anthony Davis this year? Mm-hmm. Come on, man. You know what? He said, Felicia, in my honest opinion, I don't think he had to be pushed to play. He just had to remain healthy enough to play the season, especially with unfortunate and accidental injuries. And that is 110% facts, Chris. Real talk. Because even a healthy Anthony Davis, once he start playing healthy, because remember, it started around January of last season. You know what I'm saying? Year before last. When he ended the year on that stretch, we was in the Western Conference Finals, and Brown was hurt at the end of the year, and he carried the team from the 13th seed all the way to the 7th seed. So when that happened, what was pushing them in? Who was pushing them in? If he has to be pushed to do stuff, it's just that they don't give a nigga no credit, man. I gotta stop taking credit for niggas, bro. I think AD heard the noise, and once he heard it and found out it was bullshit, he deactivated all his social media accounts because he knows it's BS. So hearing the noise and listening to it is a whole nother deal, a whole nother ball game, right? Every athlete has that built into them where, the haters motivate them and stuff like that, right? Yeah, I get that part. But anytime AD did anything good, I heard people say, might even you too, Felicia, that LeBron has to push him to be better, or LeBron has to do this for him, or LeBron has to do that for him, right? That noise that I've heard for years leads to people saying, well, the only reason he had a good year this year is because he was pushed by something or somebody or something. Instead of him just being healthy and him being Anthony Davis, one of the best players in the league that we know, who's one of the best players in the league when he's healthy. He said I would hire Mark Jackson. So, hey, did you listen to Mark Jackson podcast? I think him and his son got a podcast too, kind of like Nick Wright and his son. It's pretty cool. Check it out. I don't know the name of it, but I see it on my feed every now and again. I check it out just to hear his mind on basketball, to see if it's still sharp, to see if he can still, communicate. Because Mark Jackson is getting older, but he seems like he still got a good sound mind, and can come back and coach tomorrow. I'm sorry, Felicia. I know it ain't that serious. You just like to argue with me. You mad at me, so you just being real mean to me right now. So AD better start shooting better, and he shot great this year. See, Cordarius, that's how I know that. Oh my God, I don't want to say brainwashed. And Felicia, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Cordarius. I'm finna use brainwashed. That's how I know niggas is brainwashed. Because if anybody who will say that he shot better, like from three this year, I think he had his highest 3-point field goal percentage. It wasn't high, super high, but it was high for him. High for any big who shoots one, maybe 2 threes a game. Field goal percentage, super high, one of the highest of his careers, if not his highest. Mid-range was like 44% this year, 45% this year, which is one of his all-time highs. Rebounds was his all-time high. Blocks was like his second highest. I'm talking about across the board. You know what I'm saying? Did great. Shot great, everything. His jumper was falling this year. But if people don't want to see it, everything is a one-off. You can see it for one play in the game and be like, oh, that's just that play in the game. You can see it for a whole game and be like, oh, that's just a game. You can see it for a whole year. Oh, that's just a year. You know what I'm saying? He still got to shoot better. Come on, man. Y'all got to change our way of thinking, bro. JJ Redick couldn't even improve his damn self. He said, how the hell is he going to improve a top 75 player? Come on, y'all. Let's not get slow with our takes. Hey, I get it. I definitely get it, bro. We can't get slow. Again, who else is out there that can represent the Lakers and what they are about? I'll take Mark Jackson. And that's why I did my last stream a couple weeks ago. Darvin Ham is to the point where if this don't work, some people are going to regret firing Darvin Ham. If JJ Redick failed the first 15 games, the Lakers suck ass the first 15 games, he's going to feel the wrath of Laker Nation, right? So I tried to prepare y'all ahead of time to saying, hey, maybe I was all for firing Darvin Ham, right? But it will be a sense of regret from everybody who wanted to fire Darvin Ham when there's nobody to replace him. That means that we were too gun-ho on firing somebody without a plan of attack after we fired him. And if our plan of attack is JJ Redick, then we gotta tiptoe through that. Because this nigga ain't never coached nothing but 9-year-olds. So every single NBA player and former NBA player can say good things, especially with them being familiar with how NBA teams run their teams. It sounds smart to some people because we credit NBA affiliate. Let me see, NBA. Yeah. And that I kind of spoke on that earlier too, Disruptor, man. It's like even on TV, with the national media, the main national media being ESPN, JJ Redick working for ESPN, everybody, when that topic comes up, they either gonna praise him or it's mute. You know what I'm saying? Like they really, like whenever JJ is off, they might bring Rose or somebody around to talk about it. But like while he's there during first take or something like that, they're not talking about that. And if they are, he ain't there. So they like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, JJ would be great, you know? Oh, I love him here at ESPN. He does great work for ESPN. I think he'll do a great job. Of course they do. That's, to me, that's the people who talk their way through stuff. Right? Because any smart person be like, well, damn, he can't do that good just off the bat, can he? If that's the case, he would have been hired because he was up for him and whoever Charlotte Hornets hired. I forgot his name, but whoever the new Charlotte Hornets head coach is, him and JJ Redick was up for that job. Neither one of them backed out. They just picked the other dude. So if JJ Redick is this high, why didn't Charlotte hire him? If JJ Redick was so good, like they saying on TV, why didn't Charlotte Hornets hire him? Because he would have went to Charlotte if they would have hired him. They chose to go another route. So we're going to be stuck with somebody's sloppy seconds. The Charlotte Hornets sloppy seconds. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. So did you say that when Brian and AD both shot low 30% from three a couple seasons ago? No, he didn't say that. It's only pressure that's put on to AD from so-called LeBron fans. So we'll go back to first take. He gave his reasons. I heard that. So I said, what up, Marquise Wilkes? What it do, my G? He said, but hopefully we get somebody that comes to work it every single day the way that we do, ready to go, try to win a championship. Austin Reeves. Yeah. Austin Reeves is just happy to be employed. I think he don't care who the coach is. Some people who on that level just was like, hey, that's above my pay grade. And I respect it. Legault said if we hire JJ, might as well hire Perk as assistant coach, keep the clown show going. Coach James said Big R 80 had more total blocks and rebounds over Gobert, but they gave Dude the nod because of the team stats and advanced metrics. Yes, and that's true. I also spent many a stream telling y'all about how the defensive player of the year is not really given to the best defensive player in the league. It's given to the best defensive player on the best defensive team, right? Which is ass backwards in itself because now Rudy Gobert couldn't stop a cold. Did you see when they was shaking and baking him? When Luka was like, nah, man, go ahead, the 12th man on the roster, whatever your name is, go ahead and kill him, man, real quick. You go ahead, you can kill the defensive player of the year. You the 12th man on the bench. That AD would never. Come on, man. They abused the hell out of the defensive player of the year. That's how I know that award is a fraud. Guys, Gifts AD is the most disrespected star in the league. The media got it out for him because they feel like he is the reason for Brian not winning another chip. Yep. Or you can either flip that. Some of the media mad at him because he went there and helped Brian win a chip. Right? So they'll never pump up Anthony Davis like that ever because they feel like, hey, you took the cheesy way out and you went to go win a Brian a chip. Now he's closer to Jordan. So, you know, the Stephen A's or the Smiths of the world, they love when AD was hurt just so they could mock him and criticize him as their way to get through to Brian because Brian on the team. You know what I'm saying? And then when you got the relationships you got on the national media, They just all buddy and stuff, and all of a sudden this is just like that for years now. Years? No, man. That's cap. Look at go. So I think you and Art are missing a point because you're blinded by your AD support. It's fine to say that AD is a great defensive player, just like it's fine to criticize him. But for what, though, Quadarius? Why are we criticizing him right now? I think that's what you're not missing. I think that's the point that you're missing, right? Because it started, we're saying that Anthony Davis, JJ Redick should have put Anthony Davis on the first team all-defensive player, let alone not even the second team. So if you don't agree with that, then that's where this comes from. But if you agree with that, then we're saying the same thing. Anything that he needs to do this, he needs to get better and all this other stuff, no. He can come back next year and have the same kind of year because this year he had was great. I want him to have another great year. You see the difference? But people so caught up in their past criticisms that hey, maybe you need to come up with a new line, a new narrative, something new to say, because now when you try to use them old narratives, you're just going to sound crazy and you're going to get wicked responses from me like this. That's just what it is. You got to switch it up, bro. You got to get with the times, bro. This ain't the AD of a couple years ago. This is the AD now who's been balling out, who saved our ass 2 years in a row now. But no, let you tell it. Quadarius is a narrative guy taking bogus narratives and putting them into one. Big facts, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's AD is great. JJ has been open about how great he thinks AD is. Can we get out of the frame of mindset that everyone has to praise each player? Once again, right? First team all defense. Quadarius, if you cannot give me a legitimate reason of why he left AD off that list, you can't talk no more. You can't put nothing else in the chat. It better be a response to what I just said. If you can give me a reason why he left AD off that list, both them lists, then we can talk. Until you answer that, I ain't reading any one of your comments no more. Felicia's point was that there are good assistants out there. Yes, there are. I talked about David Fisdale earlier, but I think somebody swooped them up. I like Sam Cassell. Even one of these assistant coaches from what's his name, Borregos. Like, it's a few assistant coaches that are highly touted in the NBA who the Lakers can put on their coaching staff. But they might need an assistant head coach who actually has a lot of head coaching experience. I actually agree with that sentiment. So like people like Sam Cassell and them, they could be on a roster, but I think his first chair is gonna have to be somebody who had really a lot of coaching experience. He said on cars. AD did finish top 3 in the defensive player of the year, but made the first team all defensive. Bam has Jimmy, Gobert. Bam has Jimmy, Gobert has McDaniels. Wemby has decent guards on defense. Who did AD have defensive backups? Lord have mercy. Yeah, backups, and then the guards he had was just an open lane to the rim. We seen what AD had to do this year. I don't know why these niggas is tripping. So I don't know. And I apologize to her if that ain't your woman, then back the hell up, Poindexter. You know what? They fighting over you, Felicia. So would you take Monty Williams if he became available? No. Not Monty Williams. No, you talking about Monty Williams. I thought he was in Detroit for years. Or was that Lionel Hollins? No, Monty Williams. I get them two mixed up. I like both of them as a coach, though. Let me see. Yes, Monty Williams. If that's the one that used to coach in Phoenix, then yes, I'll definitely take him as a coach. Because I actually wanted him. I think his name came up when the Ty Lue thing fell through back in the day. So a revisit with him, and I ain't heard nothing about him getting an interview. So maybe they are waiting for the Black Monday in the NBA after the finals, where all the coaches get fired and they can go through another round of interviews. And I would say about a week and a half after the finals, that's probably when they're going to announce our coach. Money De Niro, what it do, man? He said Reddick caused the game, and things he say what he would do is beneficial to the team. Okay, so I got a question for you, Felicia. Would you hire Tony Romo to be the head coach of your football team? Because JJ Reddick call games, Tony Romo call games, and they say he can call plays before they even happen. Right? So would you hire Tony Romo to be a coach on your team, on your football team? I'm just saying. Let me see. Charlotte didn't hire him because he wants to crack at the Lakers, same as Cleveland is now looking at Reddick too. Well, they had his name in the hat, and it was announced that between JJ Redick and whoever Charlotte hired, they hired him, not JJ Redick. I didn't hear nothing about him taking his name out the hat. Nothing. Of course, he's looking at the Lakers now because they didn't hire him. And they actually interviewed him last year as well. I remember hearing on the podcast when he was talking about his head coach or his coaching journey and all the interviews he had. He was like he interviewed with Charlotte a couple of times even last year. He still ain't get the job. So this Laker talk really just came up after that or during that a little bit, but he was really considered with old boy at Charlotte. So Doris Burke calls the game too. So should we hire Doris? That's what I'm saying. Flat out. We need more than that. What up, Willie Allen, man? What's good with it, man? The Lakers need centers. Small ball is not it anymore. Yeah. So all right, y'all get in here and JJ start playing small ball because he don't think that much of AD to the point where because when a coach came in and didn't want to put the offense in Anthony Davis' hands, we put the offense in Bron's hands, right? So that means that we got to play Bron at the 4 because we can't trust him on defense with a 3. That's what y'all told me. And that's what y'all told me that's why AD is always going to be starting at the 5. So if nothing is going to change, then what the F are we doing? So some people are caught up with how well he played, knowing he could have done better too. Always room for improvement. So give AD what won't give LeBron what he won't. LeBron too old to be just playing basketball. We need rings. I don't know, Money De Niro, man. So AD gets left off the list of Mr. Stupid Ass Reddick, but he finishes top 4 in the Defensive Player of the Year. Lord have mercy. Yeah, and they won't address that neither, Chris, bro. They won't address the fact that he left him off the list. Like, can somebody please address him leaving him off his list and how atrocious that is? Because it's freaking atrocious. Shout out to my nigga Fridge. What up, Fridge? Gorilla Smoke Meat in the building. Even Fridge, no, that is ridiculous. Fridge, did you hear that JJ Redick didn't even put Anthony Davis on none of his all defensive teams? He didn't vote for him for his first team or his second team. Get this nigga out of here, bro. I did see that too, Felicia. Scott Brooks. Yeah. What up, George? He said we can get Brown from Kings. They haven't re-signed him yet. Shoot, Mike Brown? They definitely re-signing him for sure. But I'm just trying to tell y'all, man, that made me think a little different, JJ. I thought he was smarter than that. You know? I swear, because you're going to have to be really thorough to come in fresh off the broadcasting booth to be the head coach of any team, let alone the Los Angeles Lakers. You know? I bet you Steve Kerr wouldn't have left him off his list. Shoot. Frauds. Nah, man. But now we in turmoil now. Right? Because today I was going to come in and try to wrap my mind around having JJ Redick as our next head coach. And thanks to JJ Redick, all of that is out the window. First and foremost, we need somebody else. I don't care if it's Rick Allen. I don't care who it is. It got to be somebody with coaching experience and somebody who is actually willing to say out loud that they going to give AD their damn team. And we cannot have a Brian fanboy as our head coach, man, for real. JJ Redick, bro. But I tried. I swear to God, I tried. I think I gave it about an hour until JJ Redick messed it up for everybody. Because I was going to come in here and I was going to say, you know what? Yeah, I see the thumbnail, Pat Riley, the comparisons, the see if it aligns, see if they got the same kind of work ethic and basketball IQ. But I guarantee you that right there shows his basketball IQ ain't that goddamn high. It might be cool, but like I said earlier in the stream, before this, I've never heard about JJ Redick IQ ever. He was a sharpshooter who bounced around from 35 different teams, who was a good role player. He had his best basketball at Duke. So, you know, we said JJ showing his basketball IQ already before he gets the job. That's what I'm saying. And that's what you do, right? Because if you was really considering JJ Redick as a head coach, what you do is that you really listen to him and how he talk about the game, and you take these kind of things into account when you hire somebody like this. If the Lakers is looking at how he talk, whether it's on Mind the Game or whether it's on ESPN or whether he's broadcasting games or whatever, if they trying to use that as an assessment for a head coach, and they look at it and be like, well, damn, he didn't vote Anthony Davis for no all defensive teams, that's going to be a red mark. Because guess what? They're going to say that was a negative because it's facts that he should have voted for him. If he was being fair, honest, and objective, he should have voted for him. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. The same dude who voted for Carmelo Anthony type shit back in 2020, what was that? 2012, and said the only reason that I didn't vote for LeBron is because I want him to be the unanimous MVP, and I just wanted to thank Carmelo for what he did for my city. Personal stuff. Things that are clear-cut that you don't do, most of the time end up being personal. Right? Voting for Marc Gasol to win Defensive Player of the Year, knowing damn well it should have been LeBron. They wanted to give it to somebody else first and foremost, and then that's when the whole judging of the best defensive player on the best defensive team all of a sudden start winning the Defensive Player of the Year. Crazy. That's crazy. So how do you know what's not going to change? Because when you have it to the point where you do have a podcast with LeBron James now, where y'all do talk a lot of X's and O's, and you're going to keep that going if you get hired by him. I'm sorry, or by the Lakers. You're going to keep that going. So if it's the same thing that we've been seeing for years now, right, to the point where there is no change of the guard, and we still have to rely on LeBron for everything, right? And everybody else is just cleanup guys, role players, stuff like that. And we don't get another big to help AD throughout the whole year who can play more than 5 or 6 minutes. And guess what? We're gonna fail again, y'all. We're gonna suck again, and we all gonna look around like, well, damn, who's the scapegoat now? And that's just what it is, bro. And I'm just saying that, but it could be a really dumb decision now, in my opinion. It said, why address it? It doesn't matter. He was the only one that left 80 off the all defensive team. Felicia, I want to say he was because he actually was a first team all defensive player. So that means he got enough votes to be put on the first team. Right? So for JJ, sure. Let's say it was 2 other people. Them other 2 people are dumb as hell too. Let's say it was 5 other people. Them 5 other people was dumb as hell too. But them 5 other people ain't being considered for my team job, for my head coach job. They not. He said talks have stopped. Ooh, talks have stopped with Mike Brown and the Kings. Wow. What that mean? Y'all want Mike Brown? Y'all really want Mike Brown? See, that's how. Oh my God. Jesus. All right. You're right. Hey, I don't know. That's crazy, bro. He said we need a podcast to be big order against Lakers and find out. DJ, my guy, bro. You already know I've messed with DJ tough, bro. I wish him the best and the most success every day. It would never be no beef. And George, do I seem like the kind of nigga who beef on YouTube? That is so whack to me, bro. Even rap beef is whack to me now, but that's a whole nother story. That's why you'll never hear me beefing on YouTube. If I'm cursing the nigga out on YouTube, I mean that shit, and I'm not playing. But you know, man, shout out to the gang, man. Lakers and 5, my nigga Bang, Fridge, everybody, bro. Shout out to the gang, man. My nigga Dolph, I called that nigga yesterday. I will call up her in a minute, see what he on. I got about another, what time is it? Let me see. He said, Mike Brown, hell no. Yep, I'm finna get up out of here, y'all. The boy got about another hour before I gotta go back in and shut down the center. And I'm gonna ask him a few more questions. So let me see. I don't think he can have the podcast being a coach. Oh, he most definitely can. He most definitely can. Just no coach has ever broke that barrier yet. And to me, I would love him to stop it. Make it an off-season thing, or just make it to the point where it's in the off-season or something. I don't know, because to me it's not wrong or against the law or anything, but I definitely frown upon it, and I think it's a conflict of interest. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about everybody in your locker room. You really do. Like a fan for life, what it do? He said, "Oh, bummer, man. I know, man. My fault, man." He said, "All right, so who you take for AD? Anybody on that on his second team that he had? Let me pull it back up, bro. Alex Caruso can get the hell up out of there. Sure. I gotta be best up. Phew. Let me see. All right, first team, right? Because I want to say the NBA put instead of, because he has Alex Caruso, right? So he got Bam Adebayo, Victor Wembanyama, Rudy Gobert, Alex Caruso, and Herbert Jones for his first team. He has Jared Allen, Jalen Suggs, Derek White, Cortavious Caldwell-Pope, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for his second team, right? If you want to go to the first team, I would take Bam Adebayo out, put AD in if he wanted to keep a guard, right? Because it seems like he wanted to be true and keep 2 guards and then 3 front court players. Because in the official first team defensive team is Bam Adebayo, Victor Wembanyama, Rudy Gobert, AD, and Hubert Jones. So it seemed like he put Caruso in there for AD. So out of all the big men he could have took off this list, he took AD out. Yeah, he can't be our coach. I'm sorry. No, he can't be our coach. But goes to the second team, It's Jared Allen, Jalen Suggs, Derek White, Cortavious Pope, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. So this one he has 3 guards and a forward and a big. Right? If he had to bump 80 off for his first team, okay. But not to put him on his second team, he needs to be slapped for that. He said KCP over AD, bro. That is, yeah, please, yeah, I'm finna go. Because that's gonna piss me off even more. But that's who I will replace, bro. Real talk. Damn, Laker fan for life, you trying to get me in trouble, bro? Y'all really finna go, man. You a hater, bro. You telling on me you a snitch now, bro. Laker fan for life, bro. Niggas. He said, your mama so fat, she gets transported to the hospital on a trampoline. What? How many trampolines she need? Now, let me stop playing. Oh man. Well, I definitely appreciate y'all, man. Next time I stream, I'm gonna put a little probably I'm gonna put a post in the community a little earlier to let y'all know I'm coming through. Right? And let me see. Let me know y'all interested in a late night stream. I might be able to pull off a late night stream tomorrow, but it's gonna be pretty late. Depending on what part of the country you in, it might be around 8 o'clock. If you're in my time, it might be around 10:30 or 11. Right? So if you're on the East Coast, it might be around 11:30 or 12. So let me get some yeses in the chat if y'all want a late night stream tomorrow. I think I can pull that off after work tomorrow. Yo, that'll be day 17 in a row, man. I'm working too much, bro. If they get me working comp will go on there and fall or something. Let me stop. But hopefully next time I talk to y'all, we'll have a head coach. Oh, man, we ain't even talk about the NBA Finals neither, man. Damn. I'm rooting for Dallas. Y'all already know that. Fuck the Boston Celtics. Yes, sir. And on that note, I'm out, y'all. I will see y'all next time. And I appreciate y'all coming through. And your boy be back, man. I'll see y'all here in a minute, man. Peace out, everybody. What's good, Dirty?
In transition, Wade finds James! Grab that, put it under your fist, LeBron. James, catch, fire, boom! Oh, what a block from James! 3 seconds to go. Throws up the floater. Oh, good night! He turns the corner and just bullets in. Now the 3. Make somebody else beat you. 3 on the way. You got it!
Magic out of the backcourt. Magic left side to Kareem. Slam dunk. Look at that.